There's no way I could ever go vegan. I'm not about to spend the rest of my life eating rabbit food.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my vegans, veganettes, and not so vegans across the globe. It is your girl, Abeja Theatra, coming to you today with the very first episode of 'Cause It's Vegan, I Gotta Eat It. Today I'm doing a taste test. What am I tasting? Black bean burgers. What am I testing? Which ones are good and which ones are the not so good?
I feel like that sounded like Starfire there.
I will be reviewing 4 black bean burger brands. Try saying that. The brands are Dr. Praeger's, Gardein, Gardenburger, and Morningstar. I will be reviewing them on 3 different things: taste, presentation, and cost. Before we get started on tasting them, I just want to show you guys what they look like coming fresh out of the oven. This is Dr. Praeger's, the Gardein one. Gotta admit, it looks a little oily. Gardenburger, Morningstar. I'm gonna start with Dr. Praeger's first. Just want to show you guys how it looks up close. It looks like it has some panko or some kind of crust on it, which I really appreciate. So here we go. This is good.
I didn't want you guys to hear me chewing anymore, so I muted it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over a couple of things. This is their black bean quinoa veggie burger. It is gluten free. Now I want to talk about the taste. I would say this, other than homemade black bean burgers, is probably the most clean, natural tasting black bean burger that I've ever had. At least that's been frozen. It tastes like someone actually took their time with it. I like that crunch that it has on the outside. I'm digging Dr. Praeger's. Yes, sirree. Now I'm going to try Gardein. I'm not sure. Ooh, Gardein. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but I always say Gardein. But I'm going to try their Chipotle black bean burger. It looks kind of a little oily. You just look and see that oil. Hopefully it just doesn't taste oily.
Here's some more chewing.
It's decent. It has a tiny, ever so tiny hint of like rubberiness to it. It's a little more processed tasting. Even though there was, you know, the greasiness, it wasn't too bad actually. I thought it was going to be an issue. The sad thing about it is when I first went into my plant-based journey, I bought these a lot and I just thought these were the bee's knees. But tasting it by itself today, I'm actually not that impressed. My other issue, this right here. It says Chipotle, but it does not taste very Chipotle-y. There's like a hint of it. This is gluten-free. So again, if you're looking for gluten-free, you can try Gardein, you can try Dr. Praeger's. On to Gardenburger. This is their black bean Chipotle veggie burger. I hope this is actually good. It looks dry. It looks matted together. I'm just let you look at it. So this is what it looks like. Let's give it a shot.
Can you tell I'm not having a really good experience?
As far as this burger is concerned, is it horrible? No. Is it good? No. It is kind of more on the mushy side. I feel like if you own a dog, your dog might like this, which is unfortunate to say. But yeah, it just looks like matted up dog food to me. Even though there's more Chipotle in this than there was in this, it's still not Chipotle enough for me. I feel like they could have taken it a little further. I even taste some seasoning, but I just feel like this burger wasn't the best. I will say it didn't taste as processed as Gardein though, like as far as the almost rubbery type feeling. This just feels mushy. With all of these burgers that I'm trying, they all have corn in them. This is the first time I'm actually presently like really tasting the corn. And this is just a personal preference. I don't like corn. Moving on to Morningstar Farms. This is their spicy black bean burger. I am a spice girl. I love, love, love spice. So I'm really excited to try this one out. This looks a little bit more on the drier side. It actually looks more like their burger than it does a black bean burger. It looks like their hamburger. This is what it looks like up close.
Well, this is quite the experience here I'm having.
That is not good. It said it looked dry and it tasted dry. There is no flavor. One of the things I absolutely hate, when foods put certain things on their labels and they are not that. Spicy. This says it's a spicy black bean burger. When I tell you there is zero spice, it's like
-10.
So then I look at the ingredients, looking for the hot stuff, going all the way down.
Less than 2% of
Jalapeno peppers. It's literally almost the last ingredient. Also want to put out there, this is the only brand that I tried that is not vegan, contains egg and milk ingredients. So if that's something that you want to stay away from, definitely stay away from it. But either way, I would just say stay away from this black bean burger because it sucks. Because it sucks. So now that I've tried all the burgers, I'm going to rank them. So starting with Dr. Praeger's. As far as taste is concerned, on a scale of best to worst, this is the best to me. Yay! It tasted very good. It tasted well seasoned, and I really like them having that crust or panko or whatever on the outside to give it that little crunch, and then have the beans. To me, that was really nice, and I feel like someone took their time, or I feel like the doctor took his time, which they should, when he made this. It's gluten-free. Taste-wise, this is number one. Number two, it's gonna be Gardein, however you say it. I have to give it a number two because it definitely was right behind Dr. Praeger's with the flavors. However, it did have a little bit more of the processed feeling, and it could have used more chipotle and less oil. Number three, Gardenburger. I know beans are on the softer side and they are, you know, mashed together, but that doesn't mean that my burger needs to be mushy. I would have appreciated some crust on the outside to bring balance because it was too mushy. Now, Gardein does not have crust on the outside, but it wasn't mushy. It was a little rubbery, but it wasn't mushy. But I also just did not appreciate having such a strong presence of corn, and the flavors just weren't really working well together, even though it had more chipotle than Gardein. In last place for taste, Morningstar. And honestly, if I could take it off of the chart, I would. This was a horrible experience for me. It was bland. There was dryness in it, and it was not spicy. Now, going with presentation, number one, I have to say
Dr. Praeger's.
Take the cake again because it looks good. When you tasted it, you taste what you saw. Number two would have to go to Gardein. For the most part, it looked good, minus seeing that grease on the top. Ranked as number three. Morningstar. Even though it looked a little dry, it still looked like a patty. So last on the list as far as presentation goes, Gardenburger. It didn't look good at all. So I'm gonna tell you guys which ones are my just overall favorites, which I think you guys already know who I'm going to say. Dr. Praeger. This was the absolute best. It tastes good, it looked good, and it looked the way it tasted.
Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it.
It tasted the way it looked. Yeah, if it's not on sale, it's $4.19, but I always see it on sale for $3.49 for 4 patties. Ranked at second best, Gardein.
Yeah, I guess that's
Even
fair.
though I
Yeah.
did not like the oiliness and I really wish they had the chipotle and it was a little bit processed, this still had more flavor and it looked pretty decent. If you don't see Dr. Praeger's, this is definitely going to be your second best option. This costs, though, $4.49. Will I be buying this again? No, I'm gonna buy Dr. Praeger's. All right, there you guys have it. That is my ranking for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to please go ahead and push that like button and then let me know your thoughts. Which burgers do you like the most? Or have you tried any of these brands? Are you planning on trying the brands? Or are there other ones that I haven't tried that you absolutely love? Also, if you have any ideas about things that you would like to see me try, whether it's different brands of the same item or trying different flavors of one thing from one brand, just let me know. Go ahead and comment that below, or you can send an email to cousitsvegan@gmail.com. I just want to say thank you to all you guys out there who have tuned into this very first episode. If you look forward to more comparisons on different types of vegan, sometimes vegetarian food, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. I will be posting videos twice a month and bloopers, so like probably 4 times a month, really. That is pretty much it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to always smile because the camera is on you, and love peaches and all the sneeches.